The Amazing Race, take one. On your marks, get set, go! Lindsay in the lead, Lindsay in the lead. Hello, I'm your host. The first task in the Amazing Race is to identify Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences, and the first task is identifying the plants. Let's see. Found a tree. Can anyone tell me what type of tree this is? Don't be too eager.
A blue spruce.
A blue spruce. Where is it from?
Michigan.
Perfect! Okay, so our next task, we are going to prove Howard Gardner's kinesthetic abilities by having Ashley do a little dance. And meanwhile, Kate and Lindsay are still at the tree activity, or tree task. Task 3, we are testing Ashley's logic by giving her a little math test. She's currently in the lead with Kate and Lindsay catching up. Good job. Task 4, Ashley's going to say a tongue twister to test Howard Gardner's linguistic intelligence.
Sally sells seashells by the sea. Shoot.
Take two.
Sally sells seashells by the sea.
Take 57.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
It's a good effort. Kate just caught up. She's in the race. Let's hear it.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
We have a tie. To test Howard Gardner's visual spatial abilities, we are going to have Ashley pick the correct answer.
D.
It is. This next challenge, Ashley is going to use her interpersonal skills and decide whether she's going to litter or not. Let's scope it out.
Should I litter or should I throw it away?
So Ashley, how's the race going for you so far?
Pretty good. I'm in first, so I feel really good about it.
Oh, okay. They don't. So that was Ashley's test on her interpersonal skills.
Because Ashley won the first leg of the race, she has immunity and will now be hosting this next challenge.
For Dorita's principles, we're going to ask Lindsay 5 definitions of the word letter.
Okay, I have written some down. So 1, a symbol usually written or printed representing a speech sound. A direct personal written or printed message addressed to a person or organization. The strict or outward sense of significance. A single piece of type, or the initial of a school rewarded to a student for achievement, usually in athletics.
Correct. For Beignet's principles, we're going to do 3 questions from an IQ test for Lindsay to answer. The day after tomorrow is 4 days before Monday. What day is it today?
Monday.
Correct. Forest is to tree, as tree is to. You have plant, leaf, branch, or mangrove.
Leaf.
Correct. Book is to reading, as fork is to. Drawing, writing, or eating.
Eating.
Correct. Lindsay answered everything correct. She's now back in the...
Kylie got tired looking in the background and hosting and has decided to join the race.
Okay, so I am going to talk about what qualities does Jesus have that makes a good teacher. Kylie, your answer?
Probably honesty, compassion, empathy, and just ability to accept the students.
Sounds good. For Wilhelm Froebel, I would like to discuss what are some typical traits of developing kindergarteners.
Well, that's a good question. They should probably be like 38 to 45 pounds, yay high, like, I don't know, 42 to 46 inches. And, have a vocab of approximately 1,500 words, and they should be able to count by then to 20.
That is correct.
With the completion of these tasks, Kylie has officially entered the race. Kate is almost done with dancing and will shortly make it in for her next challenge. Okay, Kate, so your challenge is to demonstrate Vygotsky's zone of proximal development and scaffolding to me as the host with this puzzle.
Okay, well, I think it would be easier for you to finish this puzzle if you flipped it over so you could see what the picture makes. Next step, you should find the 4 corner pieces. And next, you want to try to figure out if you can tell what the puzzle is, and you try to put the like pieces next to each other. Okay, now what else does Santa Claus have? This is his hat, so maybe you should look for the red pieces to finish that part. And that is how you scaffold.
Okay, so next you're going to demonstrate Piaget's stages of cognitive development, and I want you to show me the first stage with this one. Okay, to represent stage 2, you will label 3 objects in this vicinity.
Television. Painting.
Door.
Yay! Okay, Kate, you will represent stage 3 by telling me which glass has more water.
I think it's this one.
Ooh, no, try again.
Are they the same?
Yes!
Woo!
Finally, you will answer this moral and ethical question. If your husband was dying and a doctor office had the cure but you couldn't afford it, what would you do? Break into the doctor office and steal the medicine, or let your husband die?
I would probably break into the doctor's office because I would rather steal something than let someone I love die.
It's really touching.
I got kicked out of the race because I couldn't get over playing with the Play-Doh. Kylie decided that the race life was not for her. So now, in the final stage, we are down to Lindsay and Ashley racing to answer the final question.
Okay. Lindsay, can you tell me the 6 Bloom's taxonomy?
No, because I have no idea who that is.
Ashley, back to you.
Create, evaluate, analyze, apply, understand, and remember.
We have a winner.
Ashley is the winner of our amazing race thinker style.